My name is Jacob Martin. I'm the Facilities and Materials Manager at Winco Manufacturing here in Ocala, Florida. I just wanted to take a moment and share my story with you guys. My family moved here in 2008. That was a time, if a lot of you guys remember, the Great Recession. Ocala looked very different. It was a lot of empty stores, a lot of homes up for sale, and it was a rough time for people. I remember it was difficult for my father to find a job. He was raising me on his own, and it was a little bit rough. When I moved to Ocala, I learned from a lot of the other kids the term slo-cala, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. And I just kind of took that as, you know, there's not going to be a whole lot of opportunities for me here. So just like everybody else, when I graduated high school, I was ready to move on and go somewhere else that was going to have opportunities for me and give me the lifestyle that I wanted. Looking at Ocala today in 2021 is so much different than Ocala in 2008. There's a lot of job opportunities here. There's a lot of new businesses. It's really a growing city. Our population is growing, and with that, there's a lot more opportunities. After I graduated high school, I moved to Gainesville to go to the Santa Fe College, where in the first year I changed my major about 5 times. It was a difficult year. I wasn't really sure what I was doing, so I decided to not keep spending all that money on school and get a job until I could figure things out. So I moved back to Ocala and started working on the powder coat line at Winco Manufacturing. I was supporting myself, so I needed to have a good, stable job so that I could just take some time to figure things out. So I started going to the College of Central Florida, where over the course of the next few years I got my associate's degree. During that time I kept working at Winco Manufacturing. I kept asking for new things to learn. When the powder coat line wasn't enough, I moved into the metals department where I learned how to be a machine operator. And from there, when that wasn't enough, I wanted to learn how to set up the machines. When that wasn't enough, I started looking at our ERP system. That's the system we use to manage our operations, create bill of materials, and do our accounting and all those functions. So the company really started to take notice of my initiative to learn these things. And once I graduated with my associate's degree, I was able to move into a production planner position. And after a couple of months, I became a buyer for the company. A couple of years after that, I became the materials management supervisor. During this time, I was still attending the College of Central Florida working on my bachelor's degree. And in December of 2019, I got my bachelor's degree in logistics and supply chain management. And to congratulate me, the company offered some reimbursements, and I was also promoted to the facility and materials manager. Having a company that really supported me throughout school and throughout my career has really given me and my fiance the opportunity to focus on things like building a house together, which we're doing this year. It's really been important for us to be able to focus on our future and not have to work on paying off the past with all these student loan debts. Both of us were able to graduate, and we are debt-free, and we're building a home together. And it's just been a really great opportunity. I just wanted to really share my story with everybody so that hopefully others can see a new perspective on Ocala and the opportunities that are here. For those of you who still think that Ocala might be a boring city to live in, I would challenge you to see it from a new perspective and see it from an entrepreneurial perspective. If there's something here that the city is missing, why not be the person to start that business? Why not be the person to start that franchise? There's a lot of opportunity here. There's no denying that the city is growing, so why not be a part of it and jump on the opportunity? My dream was always to find a city where I could find a a good job, raise a family, and be a part of the community. And we found that here in Ocala. Right here at home, we didn't have to travel outside. All of that was already here for us. There's so many resources for those of you who might be where I was lost and not really sure what I wanted to do. There's Career Source, there's your guidance counselors, there's even the Chamber of Economic Partnership, the Ocala CEP, has resources for all of you to help find your way. So if you don't have a clue what you're going to do, especially seniors, in the next few months when you graduate, I would really encourage you to start thinking about these things. Having no plan is always a bad plan, so always try to think ahead and get with these resources so that you can have a plan after high school. And you don't have to move to a big city for these opportunities. Just look right here at home. There's opportunities here. So I just wanted to share my story, and I hope that somebody can relate to it. And just want to thank you guys for your time, and congratulations, class of 2021.